rocking with
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report.
Ghetto Report Podcast.
So your uncle ended up serving 12 years in prison for an armed robbery. Like, how do you fight that charge with your name being mixed up in this situation?
Exactly.
There's no defense.
No defense.
You're already guilty by the media and
Brooklyn.
public opinion.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure everybody hears about this, and they're still skeptical in their mind that he had something to do with this.
Yeah,
How did he get arrested for it?
And the case was bogus. Like they said, the case was bogus. They talking about video tapes that was not scanned out and saying they were robbed, and this was the day they was robbed, and here's the videotapes that say that.
He went to trial.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That sucks. So 12 years upstate.
12 to 25 they gave him.
Oh, and that's when you could do what? Half your time or something? Or
You
no,
did 2/3 of the time.
2/3. Okay. That wasn't a Concord bid? No. Okay. I know they had them crazy Concord bids back then.
Concord bids was 10 and 20s and 30. You do 5 months and 6 months.
You do a little bit of time, come home or something like that, you know? Yeah. Your uncle didn't want to talk about the Charles Stewart case and didn't want y'all to talk about it either. But you said it ate at you. Why?
So, those are guys I hung around. That guy right there was in my apartment. Mm-hmm. If he never was in my apartment, none of this would happen to my family. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like I should never have him in my grandmother's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It was other people that was in my grandmother's house that didn't say nothing like that didn't do any of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for a reward, you know, he looked at me like a little kid. Oh, he said in the documentary, he wanted to still try to blame me. You know, Toot's just a little kid. He just run his mouth. No. At 15, I was involved. I wasn't just running my mouth.
Yeah.
But, you know, at the end of the day, let's tell it. You was trying to get a $25,000 reward.
Yeah. Damn, Derek. That's crazy. So you blamed yourself.
Yeah, that's why he ate at me. Because if he was never in my house, he would never been able to stop that lie.
Yeah.
You know, and my uncle his life wouldn't have never been fucked up. You know, the trajectory may not have been what it was. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't know what his life would have been like, but the trajectory may have been different, you know. And he did an interview. He did one interview.
Who? Your uncle? Okay.
He did one interview with a certain newscaster who was supposed to shine light on my court case, my wrongful conviction. And I gave her that interview, and I said, I can give you my uncle. And I begged him. He was like, I said, she going to shine light on my case. You know what I'm saying? This was WBZ News. You could find it on YouTube, Cheryl Fiandaca. I'm saying her name only because she didn't do what she was supposed to do. She got the interview and didn't shine light on my case.
Oh, so I'm going to have to search her, interview her, and ask her why she did this.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, I met her through Eddie O'Brien, who's the kid the church choir guy that said they killed his friend's mother. So, you know, they're doing all these cases. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. So I spoke to her one day, and I'm like, you know, I've been wrongfully convicted. I'm Willie Bennett's nephew. You know, there's a pad in here. She's like, oh, yeah, that would be a great story. I was like, yeah, you know, if you shine light on my case, you know what I'm saying, I probably could be able to tell my uncle to do an interview with you after 28 years, because at that time it was only 28 years. Yeah. And she was like, Willie? I was like, you know, he's never talked about it. My uncle wore a black and red sweatsuit to be a jerk in the interview.
I like his style.
Yeah,
I liked him when, especially when I heard him tell the police that you stay out my way or something, or so I don't have to kill you or something.
I 100% believe that might have been true. That's the only thing Dunn might have been telling the truth about.
Yeah, he didn't have no fear, huh? Wild Bill, he was called,
that was Wild Bill.
Yeah. So they questioned these people, Derek and all of them. They said stuff. were there other people that you said was in your house? Did the police question them too, and they didn't say anything?
Well, I don't know who was questioning because I didn't never get to see none of it. You know what I'm saying? But I know there was people that was in the crib that never said nothing, and the police never said nothing to me about them because they never made no statements and they wasn't in no documentary. Because they got everything for that documentary.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like, who did they ever talk to that was like, I ain't got nothing to say? You know what I'm saying? So, getting to the Morning Star, 1993, falsely accused of stabbing at Morning Star Baptist Church. They decided not to prosecute, right?
Yeah.
But you got arrested.
Yeah, they did it again. They raided my house, the same 7 Alton Court. They raided that apartment. They took me up out of there.
Did they have a body warrant or a search warrant?
They had a body warrant at that time.
But they searched anyways.
They searched anyways.
That
was on, I think it was like March 23rd or something. They came and arrested me. Now, this case happened in like 92. So this is like June of 92.
92 or 93?
Huh?
I thought it said 93. It might be 92.
No, the case, they locked me up. The case happened in 92.
Oh, it happened in 92, but they
came in, got me in 93.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? After interviewing over 100 and something witnesses. And yeah, they had found a couple guys, had a couple open court cases, man, that wanted to say I did something, man, and I was the perpetrator, and next thing you know, I'm back in jail on a case, and I got all these church people condemning me and saying I should be put away for life, and I almost knocked over the casket. None of that happened. I didn't do none of that. I mean, it happened, but I didn't have no involvement in it.
So they said a casket got knocked over?
Yeah, so they said that there was a situation where outside there was a fight. A young man started shooting. His friend ran into the church. So everybody that they was fighting with chased the young man inside the church. You know, and they chased him all around the church while the service was going on.
Wow.
Yeah, and a couple of guys caught him, grabbed him, dragged him, beat him with chairs. He wound up getting stabbed 8 times. I'm nowhere in that circle.
Yeah.
But because the police want me so bad, they listen to the first thing. Oh, who was there? The Mission Hill dude was there. Oh, Toot was there? Yeah, Toot was there. Yep, Tweet was there. Jamal was there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, thank you. That's, you know.
Okay, that's crazy. So this was at a funeral. They said there was a shooting outside.
Yeah, it was a shooting outside.
Then a stabbing, and dude ran inside.
One of his friends ran inside.
Did
the whole funeral pretty much chased him inside.
Okay.
I had 8, 9 co-defendants, and I didn't know none of them. And they all copped out.
They copped out.
On the trial.
They copped out. What they was where was they from?
They was from Vamp Hill, JP, all over the place. I was like, wow, I don't know them, but I know the main guys from them neighborhoods. I didn't know these guys.
Yeah.
I ain't going to trial with them. I ain't copping out nothing. I'm going to trial by myself.
Yeah.
So in the process of that case happening, I was out on bail for armed robbery. Mm-hmm. So my bail had got revoked. Mm-hmm. So I wound up going upstate while I'm waiting on this case, and I just started learning little things in the court, and there are witnesses that started copping out, that started saying this. They started copping out and saying, I ain't lying, I lied. I ain't see him do, you know. And
yeah. So this is crazy. So there was witnesses that got arrested that tried to say you was involved with this?
Yep.
Okay.
Man, there's some people's names, boy. But I ain't gonna slander y'all.
Why not? This is Ghetto Report. We don't harbor rats. We do not harbor rats.
They in jail though, man. 2 of them's in jail doing life biz, man. So they got what they, you know.
But do the jail know?
The jail
that
knows.
They made statements that they told.
You know the jails know.
Okay, the jails know.
You know Hollywood got the
So what got it?
The grand jury reports of certain things.
Okay, so we don't harbor rats though.
Nah, I ain't harboring them.
Okay.
I ain't harboring them.
Okay.
I ain't harboring them.
So you don't want to say who?
I mean, their name is probably irrelevant now.
Okay, all right. We'll leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to dig it up later, though. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get to the bottom of this. So, they end up dropping the case against you. You didn't have to go to trial.
They didn't drop it. They just no-prossed it.
They no-prossed it. They could bring it up later.
They can bring it up later.
Yeah.
So for 20 years, I had the case still open.
But they can't bring it up now.
It's over now, yeah. That time span's over.
Okay. So why did you go upstate?
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama's face. Yeah, I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray.